Hello everybody, Mr. Storm here. Welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the Africa campaign featuring the Modern Day 4 mod. In the last episode, we concluded our war with the North American Union by invading and forcing Israel to capitulate, and then we knocked out the last remnants of the preemptive Defense of South America Treaty by invading the Maldives, because that makes tons of sense. Alright. So, the wars are over. No more wars. We are finally at peace. And we have absorbed a rather sizable chunk of the planet, which is good, because we need to continue to work on that. So, we're going to be using this period of peace to prepare for the next war. And I'm thinking that the next war is going to be against the Eurasian Union. So we're going to have to reorganize the army, redistribute it a bit, and get everybody out where they're going to need to be to prepare for that war. We're going to need to knock out Russia. We're going to have to knock out not Canada, my goodness, Mexico, and a few other Central American nations. Cuba looks like, the Dominican Republic, Ecuador? Yes, Ecuador, right. And, then we got Algeria and Libya, and Congo, and Angola, and Zimbabwe, and Botswana, and South Africa. They all need to be taken down. So, that is what we need to go ahead and get to work on. So we need to figure out where all of our armies are. Do they need any replacement units, which some of them actually do. So we're going to have to get those guys trained. And most likely take the units that we're using as defense garrisons, convert them into regular troops, and get them out to the front, because that is going to be the best thing to do here. Alright, so let's decide where the regular infantry is going to go. This infantry division, or army. I think because it's in Europe, we are going to send it to the primary Russian front. That's Belarus, right? Yes. That's fine. And you guys are going to need... Ghanaian consumers spend less. A recent report highlighted the hardworking Ghanaian people are increasingly worried about their future. This pessimism causing people to save more, and overall consumption is down. This continues a lot of businesses in Ghana will downsize or close down. This is mainly exports. Ghanaian goods are, however, not affected by this. Transfer some shopping money. Increase the debt level to 5%. Okay. Yeah, now that we're out of war, we actually have to deal with all this stuff again. 180% reserves, balanced budget. Yeah, everything is fine. We need to see if we can increase our GDP per capita again, which we can do by building lots of military factories. I don't think we're going to need any civilian factories, but more military factories I think will be very helpful. I think we're probably also good for dockyards. So let's just go ahead and queue in military factories everywhere we possibly can. There, and there, and I got like all this stuff. Okay. Okay, I think that should do it. Should keep the civilian factories busy for a little while. Alright, so back to this infantry division, or army, long word. We need to add one more division to it. Let's go ahead and train one more division. We can set a location, which we're going to have to deploy it somewhere in Africa. And we're going to tell you to join this front line. There you go. That army. All right. Next on the list, these Marines. So where are we going to use these Marines? We have Eurasian Union here. We could do like a naval invasion across the Black Sea into the Caucasus to open up another front. That could be an interesting plan. No. We're actually going to need Marines in the Pacific, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, so these Marines can come out to here. I think I'm actually going to have to assign them a battle plan. Naval invasion order from Miami into... Oh no, we have Guantanamo Bay, don't we? So we can actually station an army in Guantanamo Bay to invade Cuba. So to do... here, hold on. Reset that plan. Let's set the plan to be from here into Santo Domingo. Yes. Alright, and then you guys should find your way eventually to get over there. Yes, there you go. Now, you're going to need 2 additional armies. Let's go ahead and train up 2 more Marine divisions. We're going to have to deploy them again to Africa somewhere. And we're going to again tell them to join that battle plan once they're done. Okay. Alright, next is going to be the mechanized infantry. Mechanized infantry are going to the Russian front. You're heading up there. You need 6 more divisions. Oh. Deploy you guys out here, and again, tell them to head to that front once finished. Alright, the armor. Also going to the primary Russian front. I think we're going to have them back up the infantry. Yes. Alright, and another army of Marines. You know what? I like this whole naval invasion Black Sea thing. Actually, yeah, Ukraine is not going to be part of this. Though Transnistria is, or whatever this, Transnistria is. that's a bit awkward, because hopefully that's not anything we're going to have to deal with. And they'll go down whenever the rest of the main group goes down. Alright, so you guys deploy yourselves here. We're going to say we're going to set up a naval invasion from Varna. Do we want to do Sevastopol? Head into Crimea? Yeah. Head to the Crimean Peninsula. Take that. We'll try and push across here. And then into the Caucasus region. See if that helps. So now you guys should be on your way as well. Indeed they are. Alright. Good. Okay. The Light Air Assault Infantry. I'm not sure I want to use them in Russia. They're already over here in the Americas. So we may use them. Oh, geez, they have a lot of divisions. We may use them here in Central America. So let's just go ahead and let's deploy them to a front, though I don't think we're actually going to use them as a frontline unit. I just want to get them over here. What we'll most likely do is when actual hostilities begin is fall them back to an airfield and use them in an airdrop operation to basically come around behind the enemy line. We'll probably have a couple of air operations over here, and then we'll kind of cut off the Mexican front and destroy it, which should hopefully be very effective. And you're going to need 6 more divisions. These guys haven't exactly been the best performers, but we'll go for it. Yeah, it's just basically I need somewhere to tell these guys to go. Now this airborne infantry, these are elite units, battle-hardened. I think that we'll want to use them in Russia. What I'll do is I'm going to line them up there. I'll use them to take out this little pocket and then use that airfield to do airdrop. That's going to be kind of the plan there. And again, you are going to need an additional division. Just one. And you're heading to that front there. I'll pause it for a second, let everybody just start kind of moving in the direction they need to go. All right. Airborne Armored. Airborne Armored. Now, you guys are probably the most out of position at the moment. Do we have any other airborne? More airborne armored. Actually, no. These guys, again, veteran units, very experienced. Oh, there's a bit of an issue there. Let's have you guys line up here as well, because we'll do the same thing. We're going to do like a large airdrop operation. Guys, line up there. You are going to need, again, 6 more divisions. 6 more divisions. And you're going to be set to that front. Alright, they are on their way. Good. Alright, you guys. Infantry. Standard infantry. Head to the Algerian front. You guys, airborne infantry, head over here. Mexican front. Actually, we'll just do a bit of a concentrated line there because, again, we're probably going to fall you back. Whoa. That's goofy. Alright, well, you guys are going to be in need of 2 more divisions. And we'll send you out there. Okay, good. Alright, these are more airborne units that were used in the defensive role during most of the previous war. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to send them to the Americas as well. And you are going to need 5 divisions. Deploy them, give them orders. Upon deployment, there we go. Yeah, that just happens to be the same exact color. Alright. Now, you guys, we're going to need to do some work here. Because we're going to need to break these guys up into armors. First off, we need to change their template to just standard infantry. There we go. And then we're going to need to break them up. Unassign units. We're just going to make a big catch-all army for now. First off, you're going to stop your garrisoning. Alright. So we need to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Unassign those divisions. Dump them in there for now. Alright, and then you guys take up position on the Mexican border. Alright. And then you guys give you a general. One of you can transfer there, okay? And then you guys all head to the Mexican border as well. Alright, so Let's expand the maritime patrol production. Alright, so you have 4 or 5. Alright, so you can transition there. Delete. Delete your orders. Yes. Okay. And then we just need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Head there. Alright, you guys are all over there. Where else are we going to need troops? We're going to need troops on the Libyan border, right? Yep. Alright, so you guys are all heading there. We're going to need troops on all of these borders. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. You guys transfer out there. Oh yeah, we gotta change your templates. Your templates have been changed. We're probably gonna have to reorganize a lot of the army groups that they're all under, but we'll get to that at some point. You guys should probably come back to Africa. Set up on that border. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, actually, it does tell me how many are selected up there. I don't need to actually count them out. Okay. So you guys detach, create a new army. We're going to need a commander. There we go. And then I'm going to tell them to line up here. Right. And then... oh, I missed one. You go there and assign there. Okay. New army. Yeah, we're gonna have to break this up into multiple theaters too. Get you on the right template. And get you guys down there. Alright. And again. Come on. Assign. Create new. New commander. Change your templates. There you go. And then get you guys... down there. Alright, so we're going to need to get rid of, let's see, 2, 3, 6, 7, and then we're going to need 6. And we can split you guys off and stick you in a holding army for the moment. This army is going to need to change its template and add a commander. There we go. And you guys are all going to need to come down here. That'll do. And these 13 divisions, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with them. Actually, I have an idea what we're going to do with them. These guys can go ahead and line up right about there. Alright. Good to go. I think my line against the Russians is a little thin. It is a little thin. But once we secure like Africa and everything, all of these infantry divisions can then move to Europe and help attack the Russians. And we're going to have multiple fronts open on the Russians. Oh, modern landing craft. Very nice. Armored airborne. Did I actually need these armored airborne? I don't think... No, you guys are going places. These armored airborne, we don't need. We just stop training that unit. This armored airborne... can go to that army. Where are we? There. Now I just got to figure out which of these was going there. It would have been 6, right? So it's going to be you guys. So one of you doesn't need to train anymore. Alright, good. Alright, we discovered the landing craft tech. We can actually work on this IFV. Even though we're already working on this one. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get to work on this one. This one will be done sooner than that, so we'll be able to use it. Maybe. Okay, so then the next thing we need to look at is going to be the fleet. And what I think we're going to want to do... Let's see. First carrier group... Let's go ahead and set your home port to be there and bring you into port. Second carrier group is a pretty good fleet. Let's see. I'm going to have you to be in the home area. These are all the old ships. I have to come up with a name for this fleet. Where would we want them to work? Maybe make them the Black Sea Fleet? They're already over here. I think that sounds like a great idea. In fact, let's call that. Just so they know what it is. Alright, Naval Reserve, we're going to need to start breaking off some more carrier groups out of this. We also want to set up some submarine forces out of there, but I might do that off screen, split that up. And the other thing we're going to need to do is we are going to need to move our aircraft around. Right. Start getting all of the air squadrons into position, start getting new air squadrons set up, just so that we are ready to go. Well, I mean, I don't know if we really need to move them all around. Because we can use this here. What we might want to do is just at least get some more air squadrons set up. We have a whole squadron of carrier multi-role fighters. Just parked right here. Disband this, I think. Disband that air wing. Yes, you don't need that. Oh, these are multi-role fighters. Okay, those are fine. Carrier multi-role. Carrier multi-role. Okay, that's fine. Attack helicopters. Transports. Unmanned. We're going to do some more of the unmanned stuff. Because we probably have a lot of them in storage that we can use. I don't know if we have unassigned... Oh, that guy died. So yeah, I think what we may do is we'll just wait until we're actually at war. And then we'll deploy air forces as needed for the various air zones where we need them. Just kind of react to what's happening. Because it doesn't take too long to move planes around. Not like it's going to take a very long time to get all of these armies into a proper position. Well, you're already pretty much there. These guys are still moving. These guys are pretty much in place. Those guys are pretty much in place. Well, all of these fronts are pretty much going to combine, so it'll probably be okay. At least initially, until we can get like the second fronts open, or the second and third fronts open, and we can secure like Central America and Africa, and then we'll be just bearing down on Russia pretty hard. Alright, and you guys are pretty much in position. You guys are in position, but you need more units. You guys are pretty much in position. You guys are in position, but again, we need to get those units trained. Those guys are in position. These guys are moving into position. So are these guys. So are these guys. These guys as well. Yeah. All those armies. And we're going to have to reorganize pretty much all this. We're going to have to break this up into theaters. We're going to have the African theater. We're going to have the Central American theater. We're going to have the European theater, or the Russian theater. And then we're going to have to make sure that the various armies are assigned to appropriate army groups for those particular theaters. So that's going to have to be something else we're going to have to break down. But I think we're at the end of the episode for now. So we'll go ahead and call it here. And then we'll continue. Let's get these guys distributed. Small arms. We need a lot of them for upgrades. So we'll just go ahead and queue that like that. Yep, upgrades. These guys are stockpiling. We need a few for upgrades. You still need to reinforce. You need tons for upgrades. So yeah, we're going to have to divert a lot of military factories there. All right. But end of the episode for now. We will continue work on that, preparing for the next war when we come back next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.